And we are live. We are here, we meaning me, here in Leonardo DiCaprio's house out here on the west coast of California. The ocean, as you can see, is very calm today. Just kidding. It's a green screen. It is a green screen. So look, I wanted to come on and chat with you guys about failure. How to make sure that you fail in life. Danielle Rowe is number one person here to say hello. Danielle, it is great to see you, my dear friend, over in Pittsburgh. Go Stellars. Hey, Jesus, what's going on, man? I was on Jesus's show today. Thank you for inviting me. Glad to be a part of it. Aiden, how in the world are you, man? So, what is the number one way to ensure that you fail in life? Or at anything, really? What's up, Lewis? Dave Ferguson in the house. What's going on, Dave? What do you think the number one way is to ensure that you fail in life? At whatever it is. It could be any number of things. The number one way to make sure that you fail in life is to complain. Complain. It's that simple. Thanks for stopping by. See you guys later. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. So complaining, and it's almost become the American way. Like complain about everything. Complain about everything. There is a reason I don't watch the news. I don't tune into their websites. I don't watch the news. I don't do it, man. I do not do it. Why is that? Well, I'll tell you why. The news wants to program me, man. They want me to believe all this nonsense. They want me to believe it. They want to infuse their fear into my veins. So I am also paralyzed by fear. And if I'm paralyzed by fear and I'm in my house and I'm all scared, well, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be watching more of the news so I can be infused with more of their commercials that they sell at a higher rate if their ratings go up, right? It's about money, you guys. It's about money. And if they can scare me enough, well, they win. To not keep getting up and trying again. Man, that's a big one. That's a big one. Giving up, that's a big one. Glenn Morshower, my brother. Aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. Amen, dude. Amen. Here, look. So, I just watched a great interview. It's on LinkedIn. Jim Fitzpatrick interviewed Grant Cardone on the CBT News Network. Which is the automotive industry. And you know, Grant was talking about some amazing things. Jim really asked him a lot of great questions. One of the things he was talking about is in car dealerships across the country, you know, car dealers are like, I know a lot of amazing car dealers. My buddy Scott Simons, Weldon Whitehurst is a car dealer. Good friends of mine, dear friends of mine. And I know like Scott Simons has a huge team. I know Scott is very, very focused on making sure that his team gets trained. I know other people in businesses, they are focused on training their people, making sure that their people know what they're doing. Grant was talking about how everybody in his office on his team, they have to do role play every single day for 40 minutes a day. Two people sit down face to face and they have to role play. They have to role play. They have to go through what it is they're selling, the objections, how to talk with customers, how to be a better communicator. And so what they don't focus on, however, is everything going wrong. Because look, The GC interview, I shared it on LinkedIn. I think I shared it. Pretty sure I did. If I didn't, just look on Grant Cardone's page. I meant to share it if I didn't. Did I finish sharing that? I think I did. What's up, Ernest Odell? Cindy Hurley is in the house. What's going on? So the number one way to make sure that 100% certainty that you don't succeed, and I'm not talking about just financial success. I'm talking about everything, happiness, joyfulness, playfulness, everything that you are doing in your life. If you find yourself complaining, you are guaranteeing that you are eventually, it may not show up right away, but you're eventually going to fail. I promise you that. I saw your live stream, Glenn. I commented on it. You did get passionate for sure. What's up, Brian Wagner? How you doing? Pamela Aubrey, how in the world are you? John Harrington. John will travel anywhere in the continental United States to take care of your lawn and landscape services. I'm just kidding. He's here in the Central Ohio area. So let me say something, man. Like, here's the deal. Hey, Julie, how are you? Freddie, I intend to. So here's the deal. In life is funny. Pam, Glenn's making sure that you see that. That is funny. Oh, so we were going to pull a prank on you, Pam. I won't go into the whole thing. But anyway, it's an inside joke. I'm laughing at myself. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Did you ask someone to drop a 1? Right. I'm sure you're asking Glenn that. So what you focus on in life is what expands in your life. And that is so difficult to understand for a lot of people. When you're raised in say you're raised in a house filled with negativity. Tell Gabby, 7-year-old Gabby, I said hi. So say you're raised in a house filled with negativity. You are going to come out as an adult, more than likely, 99.9% chance that you're going to come out with some bad programming. Say you're raised in a house that, hey, every night at 6:00, we sit down and we watch the evening news. And that's what we did. As I remember, Walter Cronkite, if you guys go back that far, Walter Cronkite, I remember, Dan Rather and some of the older news guys. I remember all of this stuff. And you do realize, now I haven't watched the news in, I don't know the exact number, 12, 13 years at least. You do realize that their job is to infuse you and me with fear. Seriously, it's fear. My entire, I don't know, last at least 10 years have been, I want to know for me. I want to dig deeper. I want to know the truth. Ken said you didn't like me anymore. I did not say that, Pam. Don't be making stuff up. So I want to know the truth. I want to know the truth. I don't want to listen to the news. Why would you listen to the news? Do you know what they're reporting? They're reporting nothing but, name the last positive news thing you saw on CBS Evening News. Name the last positive thing you saw on Fox News. Name the last positive thing you saw on MSNBC or CNN. You don't see it. They want to divide and conquer. And if you think for 1 second that the news organizations in the United States of America are not controlled politically, hey, I got some oceanfront property to sell you in Arizona. And I mean it. Like, it is, there is so much politics. And I'm not talking like, you know, you might be a millionaire, you might even be a multimillionaire, but you don't have anything, no money, zero. You're broke, you're bankrupt compared to these news organizations. I got to turn off my daggone autofocus. I forgot. I go and reboot my computer and my camera settings get, look, it's owned by 6 companies. That's right. And I don't care if you believe me or not. Honestly, I don't care. If you want to live in a negative place and believe all that hocus pocus, hooey fooey, go for it, man. Go for it. I honestly, I don't care. You don't have to take my word on it. If you want to believe that stuff, go for it. Me and my house, I choose a different path. I choose to stay positive. Life is difficult. Most famous 3 words, first sentence of any book. Life is difficult. The road less traveled. And M. Scott Peck wasn't saying that to be negative. He was saying, he goes on to say, and I'm going to paraphrase the crap out of it. Basically, he says, look, life's difficult, man. And as soon as you can accept that, the sooner you accept that life is difficult, guess what? It becomes a whole lot easier to transcend the difficulties in life. John, I don't know, man. I kind of believe, I believe that we've been to the moon, dude. But anyway, look, Susan wants to believe the moon is made of cheese. So look, if you want to have a happy, positive, successful life, man, you can get sound bites off of, like, I posted a new social media platform that I'm using, and now Facebook has me not blocked. It's just all day on the desktop version of Facebook. No matter what browser I'm in, I cannot see Facebook. It will not load. Ever since I posted that new network that is, by the way, uncensored social media. And now they have me, now I can see the whole news feed on my phone. I think, I don't know, but I think that's hilarious that they're now, making sure that I can't see everything. Oh, it's so funny. But you know what? Whatever, man. I don't care, because guess what? Before social media existed, years ago, I made a ridiculous amount of money and I had a ridiculous amount of friends before social media ever existed. So if Facebook blocks me because I said, hey, check out this new social media thing that I'm using where you can't be censored, if they start censoring me now, there's no irony there, is there? But anyway, so we should all start wearing masks on our booties. Do you know what kind of stuff is being put out in the atmosphere from there? Oh my God. So look, success does breed success. You know, I have a training platform that I've put a lot of work into. I did a video today. I'm uploading it, and I'm doing some editing, and then I'm uploading it. But you know, I'm constantly adding to this, and it's called the growliveacademy.com, growliveacademy.com. Here, I'll put the thing up there. And it's where you learn how to do live streaming. You learn and doing it the right way. There are a lot of people doing live streams that should not be doing live streams before getting the proper training. But, you know, whatever, they also believe that they're doing it perfectly. And that's okay too. So whatever. But I'm not perfect, and I've done over 2,000 live streams. Can't stay. We'll try to come back if you're still here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I'll be here for a minute. So the number one way to make 100% certain that you fail in life is to complain. Walk around complaining. Whatever you're feeding your mind is what's going to come out. It's what happens. It's our thoughts become our feelings, which become our actions, which become our results in life. TFAR, TFAR, thoughts, feelings, actions, results. It's the bottom line. And where do you think your thoughts come from? Where does it come from? Your thoughts come from all these external sources. Yes, some of it comes from internal, but these external sources, have you ever heard of GIGO, G-I-G-O, garbage in, garbage out? Whatever you're feeding your mind is what's going to come out in your life in results. The more garbage you put in your mind, the more garbage you're going to have in your life. It's that simple. So if you say, well, I got to keep up with current events. Why? Well, don't you know there's a racism problem in America? I got to watch what CBS has to say about that. Why? Are you a racist? Do you need to participate in that? Come on, man. I just think that we are going way overboard on watching the news and allowing the media to control our minds, which will control our lives. They're saying that Florida is blowing up with coronavirus cases. I've been home for 2 weeks. Florida was doing just fine when I was there. And I'm not, hey, this is not to debate anyone about anything. I'm not debating. I won't. I don't care. I have my feelings on it. You can be as negative or positive about it as you want to be. I don't care. That's on you. I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is my mind, the content that I'm putting out, how I'm able to help other people. That's what I care about. How I'm able to help other people, how I'm able to help and take care of my family. And I can promise you that as long as I'm living in a place, Damien Boudreau, I love Damien Boudreau. That man is one of the finest human beings on this planet. All this complaining has gone too far. Amen. Amen. TFAR, TFAR, which I see what you did there. I like that. TFAR is thoughts, feelings, actions, results. Whatever your thoughts are, that's what generates your feelings, your emotions. And your feelings and your emotions will generate your actions, your activities in life. And your actions will dictate the results in your life. Period. Period. You want to read something positive? Here, I'm going to give you something very, very positive to read right here, and I'm giving it to you for free. Go to 100livestreamsecrets.com. I shouldn't have named it that because it's not just about live streaming. It's about social media, but there's some secrets and tips in there that you can use for live streams. You can use for social media. It's a free download. Go grab you a copy of it. So is Boise apparently in a town of 300K? We have 300 cases compared to how many flu cases? Yeah, and again, I don't want to get into debating all of that. I agree with you, Pam. I think that it's just insane what's going on right now. Every election cycle we have an outbreak of some kind of a big problem, and the writing's on the wall. You don't have to look very hard, but some people choose not to. Again, that's totally up to you. I don't care what you look at. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. But for me, I choose to stay positive. I choose to read every day good books, self-help books, books that are feeding my brain with positivity. So I can hang out here in Leonardo DiCaprio's beach home in California. I mean, come on. Or I can learn how to properly use a green screen so I can feel like I'm hanging out at Leonardo's house. Look, we've all heard it a million times. You get what you focus on in life. The more attention you put on something, it becomes an intention after a while. And the more that it becomes an intention, the more that you start developing these deep seated feelings. My buddy Ray Higdon posted on Facebook yesterday, I think. He said, all of this negativity, I got sucked into it and I felt it and seen it in my life, and it's going to stop. I'm changing it today. It's easy to get sucked into it. It takes more work to not get sucked into the negativity than it does to just cave in and be part of that stream of consciousness. And it is a stream of consciousness. It is. Everything we're experiencing is in some form of a stream of consciousness. If you want to get sucked in by that, go for it. Give up, get sucked into the negativity, then go out and tell everybody with ears about how awful it is and how bad it is. And live that way. I don't care. I'm not living that way. That's because it is everywhere being thrown in your face. It is. It's everywhere. It is literally everywhere. I'm trying to understand what you are saying, and some things I understood. Why don't you understand what I'm saying? Is English your second language? Is that perhaps why? So look, I live from a place of love. I live from a place of, and I don't just say it, I live it. I live from a place of compassion. I try to have empathy. I try to understand where everybody's coming from. I try to see everybody's side. Like, okay, how does that person really see it from that angle? And if I can't wrap my head around it, or it just doesn't work with my values, then it's okay, man. It's cool. I'm not going to judge you. Do your deal, man. I choose happiness. I choose to remain positive. I choose to stay in the light. I just want to be in the light. I want to be in the light. I want to spread that light to other people. When people leave my live streams or they leave my presence, I want them to leave remembering my smile, remembering how I made them smile, remembering how I made them feel more positive about their life, giving them hope. That's what I want. And I know that if somebody comes up to me and I say, dude, did you see what CNN was talking about? Did you hear what they said over on Fox News? Man, the world is coming to an end. We're all in serious trouble, bro. Let me fix my focus here. There we go. There we go. It's 7 p.m. I choose booze. Good for you, dude. I have 18 years sober almost. I'm going to choose to just stay sober. But that is awesome if you want to do that, bro. I love it. Julie, anytime you just send me a message and we can hop on a phone call. I'm open to talking with anyone. So look, got it. I'm looking for, oh, that's good, dude. Yeah, Jeffrey's book, Get Shit Done, is right here. I got too much stuff over here. I guess I could move a couple of things, and here it is. There it, oh, let me move the comment. Freddie, dude, don't be sorry. Don't say that, man. I'm not, it's not like, it ain't like that, bro. I have, my wife drinks. I mean, not much, rarely, but I don't, it's just, I can't do it. So, and again, it's been 18 years. If I'm still jonesing, I should probably go have a drink. So, and I'm not. So anyway, look, I want people to leave my presence feeling better about their life, their situation, and where they're headed. When they leave my live stream, they leave my presence. I want them to feel like, man, there's hope in this world. And I just got a little bit of it. I feel better. I got to do something to fix this focus thing, man. It's driving me crazy. Okay, turn that off. Let's see if that got better. I don't want to complain. I really don't. You know, I've heard people do this challenge where they say, for the next 7 days, do not complain about one single thing. And if you do, you have to start over. You have to do it for 7 days in a row. No complaining. Not one single complaint. You jump out of bed, you stub your toe, you bang your knee on the nightstand. Oh my God, that feels good. Right? Like you can't complain at all for 7 days. And do you know that 99% of the people in this world cannot do it? They can't do it, including me. I have tried the 7-day challenge. I don't even know how many times. And it's hard. It's difficult, man. But here's the thing. The more times that you attempt it, when you become consciously aware of it, Brian Hess, my brother from another mother right there. Good to see you, bro. Is that a challenge? Sure, Susan. I challenge you. And Pam, thank you. I appreciate you coming back. I challenge you to try the 7-day no complain. No complaining for 7 straight days in a row. And tell a couple of people around you that you're doing this challenge. And if you complain, you have to start over back at the beginning, day 1. Try it. Let me know how it's going for you. So, you know, look, when you become consciously aware of your thoughts, when you become consciously aware of, oh, I thought Weldon was saying, hey, dude, what's up to me? Because that's the way it shows on StreamYard. But then I look over here and he was saying that to Brian. Pam, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. When you become consciously aware of what you're being fed by the news media, if you continue to watch it, that's like going, hey, I know I get it. They're feeding me poison. I get it. But it's not, I mean, it's just a little bit of poison. It's not that bad. I mean, that's right. That's what I have a liver for. It'll filter out that poison. Why would you intentionally ingest poison? That's funny, dude. That is funny. Why would you intentionally ingest poison? Well, because my husband wants me to watch the news with him every night, and it's part of what we do. So you're going to take poison because your husband's taking poison. Makes sense. The news is negative. That's all they want to do is fill your head with negativity. I literally, and Facebook too. Facebook, I hope you're watching. I'm about ready to call you out on something. This right here. I open up Facebook on my phone, and that's what I see today. Right there. Wear a cloth face covering. Help prevent the spread of COVID-19. When in public, cover your mouth and nose with a face, blah, 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 blah. Now, again, I'm not here to debate anything about masks at all. Believe what you want to believe. Do what you want to do. I don't care. Just don't push it on me, man. I don't push it on you. Don't push it on me. And if I open up an app on my phone and Facebook's trying to tell me like, this is what you need. Facebook, what? Zuckerberg, who do you think you are? You're not God. You're not a politician. You weren't elected to office. You own a social app, dude. Relax, bro. You're not that cool. Like, come on, man. Like, what? You're going to tell me? Anyway, so, like, that's why, look, there's other platforms being developed as we speak. There's a new one I jumped on today. It's called Parler, Parler. It's uncensored. There's no censorship there. None. Zero. And they will never post something like what I just showed you. They will never post something like that. So Susan literally just said, let's watch the early news. Right. I get it, but I don't. Like, that would never be said in my house, ever. No way. You can get a whole lot more done without watching TV, without watching the news, especially. I'm not saying don't watch a good movie. I'm not saying don't watch a series. Like, by the way, Glenn, I don't know if Glenn's still on here. I talked to him last night late. My wife and I watched The Resident. What an unbelievable television show. The Resident is, and Glenn, his role in it, knowing Glenn as well as I do now, I am here to tell you that, and it's Parler. It's Parler. It's very, very heavy right-wing stuff. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, but the role that Glenn plays is absolutely unbelievable. It was not. No, it was not. That is hilarious, though, Charles. That is funny. The role that Glenn plays on The Resident is absolutely the best role. I've seen him now in several things, including 24, and it's perfectly fits his personality. I mean, he's a whole lot more playful than what's the dude's name? Marshall Winthrop, right? Is that right? Glenn in person is way more playful than the guy he plays on The Resident. But man, it is such a freaking good role. It's amazing. It was made for him. It's like anyway, if you haven't seen The Resident, I suggest you check it out. It is a really, really good show. So look, if you're walking around in life complaining, if you're walking around in life spreading bad news, if you're walking around in life trying to find fault with other people, if you're walking around in life looking for negative things to be upset about, you will find all of those things. And eventually, and it may not happen right away, but eventually it will manifest itself into your life. It will become your results in life. Period. The more positive you are, the more you feed your mind with positive stuff, the more you feed your mind with good things. You turn off the news. You don't watch that crap anymore. If the world comes to an end, it ain't going to matter if you know about it first or not. If planet Earth is going to be hit by an asteroid and explode, it will not matter if you have a heads up. Not going to matter. I'm telling you, it won't matter. You might believe it'll matter, but I promise you it won't matter. In the end, it ain't going to matter. Feed your mind with positivity. Stop complaining. Stop looking for reasons to be offended. Stop looking for reasons to be offended. Stop looking for things to go wrong. Why don't you try looking for things to go right? Try that. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Have an awesome night. And I will see you soon. Take care.